like I've worked in the past on reports where there's some stock photography involved, right? So it's not a photograph, it's not an element of content that I had going into the process. It's one that the designer goes out and finds and then buys. Is it, if I want that photograph, is it important for me to say so up front?
Great question. Normally, again, a lot of times publications tend to be a little bit of mix of, maybe stock photography with client photography or all client photography.
Sure.
It depends. And then it's important to also make sure that wherever you're sourcing those images from comply with the usage rights of the service. So if you acquire a stock photo, that photo, you're allowed to package that photo and send it to the printer. They need that to print the project and to archive files. Absolutely fine. It's always important, again, to check the legal structure of that document. And on the stock photo site. But the other thing is that if a client takes a photo and wants to use that for other purposes, then usually that indicates it's going to have to be an extended rights to that photo. So you're going to have to either repurchase it for a different application, a different usage, or make sure that it is okay to use. You've bought the rights outright to that photo, and every stock photo site is different, and many times there's different agreements or levels of usage rights. So you might have to pay more if you want to have more ownership and usage rights over that particular photo. It also depends on the end result of that photo. If you're using that photo to sell a product, there's possibly different rights that need to be thought of in that process. If it's just for a publication, then those would obviously be different as well.